As we can see the lineups out there, well, Mamushi, they welcome back Erika Oda, their captain. They will be batting first. They have been asked to bat first after losing the toss, the Pacific Sunrays, to the left-handed batter. Here we go, ball number 1 of this match number 10 of the WJPL. As Ananya Mahajan starts off with the new ball. Ananya Mahajan now coming around the wicket to Kurumi Ota once again. And she's cleaned her up. Wow, what a delivery. A perfect in-swinger. And the Pacific Sunrays have got a wicket in the first over. A bridal start this for Ananya Mahajan. So Gurbani Nehal continuing in the second, and Emerson Filsell once again flighted, and it's been driven. And once again driven straight to the fielder. Oh my word, is that a catch? Oh wow, that's a catch, it's gone. Emerson Filsell, she has to depart here. Well, for a moment it felt as if it has gone along the surface, but it has carried all the way up to the fielder there. Done the bulk of the scoring for them. 268 runs all alone. And they would like to see someone else also chip in. 16 for 2 the score. This time a thick outside edge past the wicketkeeper. Well, the chase is on. The ball is trickling away. And it finds the fence. And she's gone. Well, this time she went for the big one. And she has played it down the throat of the fielder out there. And that's the third wicket for the Pacific Sunrays. This is a brilliant, brilliant start for them. It's the big wicket of the Japanese international Erika Oda. Once again tossed up in the air and just past the fielder. And that is going to run away to the fence. Excellent shot by Michaela Wrigley. Right then, last over of the power play. McKinney blows continuing and once again played backward of square. Well, once again in the air and just short of the fielder. That will go wait for another boundary. We continue now in this 10th. Nicely played, and that will run away to the fence. So a boundary. Well, Mecca Owens continuing and a boundary to start off. Well, finally they have broken this partnership thanks to Gohit Kavij, who gets the breakthrough here. Where Mai Yanagida wanting to play a big shot. Departs here. Fourth one gone now for Mamushi. Well, they have set themselves a platform though. 82 for 4 after 12.1. Well, she goes for it and she finds the boundary. That's a half century. Another brilliant knock by Michaela Wrigley. 51 of just 35 deliveries. She also had a 30-odd not out in one of those chases alongside Mignon Dupreya, and she gets another boundary. That's an excellent, excellent shot. Right then, Mecca Owens continuing and once again hit down the ground for another boundary by Michaela Wrigley. Well, once again hit hard and another boundary for Michaela Wrigley. Well, once again pushes it and this time it's into the gap. And a boundary for Roshni Seth. And she's gone for the big one, Roshni Seth. And she has found the distance, it seems. And now Michaela Wrigley. Well, she is very much in form out here and she gets another boundary for herself. Mamushi, they were struggling at 16 for 3. They're now 140 for 4. And once again backward of square. Well, she has been eyeing that area and she will get another boundary up against Gurbani Nehal. Well, she's got a wicket, Gurbani Nehal. That is what she can do. That's her third and the fifth one down for Mamushi. 145 for 5 now with one more delivery left in the innings. Well, beautifully bowled once again. Although the Pacific Sunrays do have a good batting lineup, well, under appeal, and the umpire has not given that one out. So a dot to finish it off. Excellent ending by Gurbani Nihal. The Aussie 19 out of 59. Very unfortunate to miss out on the 100. The bowling card, 3 wickets for Gurbani Nihal. She was brilliant with the new ball. Right then, the target will be 146. Well, this time down the ground, and that's an excellent shot by Mia Gordon. Maybe slightly struggling, but there it is. They have got the wicket. It's gone right through. Kurumiota strikes, attacks the stumps, hits the off stump, right through bat and pad, and Noora Abdul Kader, just the 1-4 for her today, attempting to hit a big shot through the leg side. Well, a boundary to start of this fourth over, and Mia Gordon is looking in good nick out here. And now she goes big. Has she cleared the infield? Yes, she has quite comfortably. One bounce and over the rope. Back to back boundaries this. Once again, charging down the wicket, inside out. And an excellent shot. That's 3 boundaries and 4 deliveries. Fifth over coming up. And it's a full toss. Kate Peterson will dispatch that one away to the fence. She's not going to miss out on that one. And once again, high in the air. This has stood up. And, well, the fielder won't be able to get across. Well, that is another boundary. Mamta Kaswan continuing in the 7th. This time through the leg side by Mia Gordon. Once again in the gap, and it's bisected the fielders. What a good shot that is. Well, it struck the pad and it's been given. So they have broken this partnership. Well, Mamta Kaswan, she was struggling out there. 11 came of the over already, and now she's turned things around by taking the wicket of Kate Peterson, who struck right in front and judged leg before wicket by the umpire. And that's a full toss, and that has been picked away on the offside. Well, it has stayed low. It's a very good shot by Ananya Mahajan. It's in the gap as well. Will that find the fence? The fielder is after it, and it finds the fence. Slowly starting to climb up once again. Well, that's a hard hit by Ananya Mahajan. That's an excellent shot. And this time over the infield, Mia Gordon. Well, you just can't afford to give her the strike once again. One more delivery left in the 16th. It's turned out to be a big over. They threw the offside and in the gap once again. Well, earlier today we saw Ahilya Shundal also finding herself in a situation like that one, and she informed the umpire that it has justified it, pretty much. This time a low full toss and in the gap once again, and that is going to run away to the fence as well. So the ball is being exchanged on that delivery. Well, another drive But this time straight to Mignon Dupreya, and in fact it's carried all the way, so they've got the wicket of Mia Gordon. And in fact, Gurbani Nehal is at the non-strikers end. It is Ananya Mahajan who is back on strike, and she plays a big shot on the leg side. It's in the gap once again. Well, hardly ever had any doubt that they would be struggling, apart from that over where they lost a couple of wickets. Meanwhile, she's charged down the wicket and is stumping. So Roshni Seth eventually gets her target, and they've lost the 7th here, the Pacific Sunrays. Still 4 more required. Now then, can Roshni Seth get another 2 more? Or maybe at least 1 more in this over? A big swing, a wild swing in the end. Mamta Kaswan, she's coming around the wicket to the left-hander. She sweeps, appeal for a leg before wicket, gone! Now then, 2 more wickets left, 3 more runs required. This one is going right down to the wire. Well, this one was totally plump, coming around the wicket, and it was never going to favor Niharika Gautam. She went to sweep that one. Well, they have made a mess of this chase. Can she get them out of jail? Well, she has swept that one straight to the fielder. This has to be surely a run-out. She has to. Yes, it is. Gone. We are into the last delivery, and still the scores are level. This time she's definitely run out. Well, a couple of controversial decisions by the umpire. But this time he had no other option but to raise his finger. Well, there was never a single there, and Niharika Gautam, well, she was set on her bike. She wanted to take that single. Required of 1. They have somehow managed to squeeze it all the way to down here. It's a run-out chance. Gone. The match is tied. Roshni Seth, the heroine. Oh, would you believe it? They have thrown this one away, the Pacific Sunrays. And now we are heading into a super over. Would you believe it? Well, she played it down the ground. For the super over. Ultimate drama. And it's going to be Roshni Seth. Well, she is going to bowl this super over as well. And she has earned the right to for the last 5 wickets. They had just the 10 runs or so. And somehow they bowled out the opposition for 145. Once again in the air. Not quite able to carry the distance. This time they are coming back for the second. This could be another run out. It is. Mia Gordon gone. They have lost their first. 4 for 1. Mamushi, they are right on top now. Incredible. Well, that is why they are the defending champions. It's been superb by Roshni Seth. Charging down the wicket. It's a full toss. And gone. It's gone towards the fielder. They are all out in the super over as well. Just the 4 runs for the Pacific Sunrays, and Mamushi believe. They believe once again. It's more than just a belief now. They are the favourites to get 5 runs in 6 deliveries from here on for sure. Gurbani Nehal to bowl this super over. And once again just shuffles across. Finds the fielder out there in the deep. Noora Abdul Qadir out there. Once again all 3 results possible. She cuts this one away, and it's in the gap as well. That is running away to the fence. And that will be it. Mamushi have done it. What a comeback it has been by the girls in purple. Well, at one stage, only 10 was required for the Pacific Sunrays with 5 wickets in hand, with Mia Gordon in extremely good form out there. But ever since they lost the wicket of Mia Gordon, they couldn't manage to get those runs. They got bowled out in the 20 overs for exactly 145. And Mamushi, well, they somehow have defended those runs and got themselves home inside the super over.